3.
Yes.
Spaceman.
Yeah, Spaceman.
Second single.
Yes.
Is it a single? Do singles exist?
They do if you make videos for them, I think. And if you put them out on a certain day and tell everyone that they should listen to them.
And
That's
you've
what
done
that
both
means.
of those things.
I've done that, yeah.
Therefore, it is a single.
It's a single, yeah.
Okay, so this is Spaceman.
Mm-hmm.
About anyone in particular?
Yeah.
Shall we just listen to
Can
it?
you tell? Could you tell immediately who I meant?
I guessed.
It's about people who have all the money in the world and very little conscience. And I started writing a song a couple of years ago called Charlie, You Could Be a Hero. Charlie, Charlie, you could be a hero. Da, da, da. It's this whole thing I made up.
Was it about me?
No, it was about King Charles. Because I was thinking there's a lot of people in this world with vast sums of money and vast, influence and power and things. And they could solve all the world's ills tomorrow if they chose to. I ended up not finishing Charlie, Charlie, You Could Be a Hero song. I may do in the future. And this was, a similar ilk to that. It is about a particular person, but it's also about any number of people who are like that.
I'm going to press play.
Okay.
Spaceman, floating in your tin can.
And this song was the last one to be written for the album. I wrote it during recording all the other songs. And it was initially called Uh-Oh and everything, because I was like, uh-oh, I'm writing another song, and I thought I'd done it. I thought I had this whole list. I was ready to just get on with it, record that album. No messing around, no procrastinating or whatever. But always an extra song will pop up at the end for me.
But was it that the lyrical theme suggested itself to you, or was it that you just started writing more music?
I started writing more music, and then the melody came really fast, and then all the words and everything. So it was like a really, I think sometimes you get into a flow state and stuff just starts happening easily. And that's what I always have, 1 or 2 songs that pop up at the end.
I mean, it's interesting you say that, because of all the songs on this album, this to me is the one that sounds most like you. So this sounds like you at your most natural.
Right.
It's the particular way the melodies go, there's on the harmonies, and the kind of progression the song goes on musically. There's a lot of different changes in it,
Yeah,
and it's good because
pretty bonkers roller coaster ride.
And it sounds like a very simple pop song. In the sense that you don't think anything's difficult about it.
Yeah.
But then when you kind of analyse it, you're like, there's loads of sections to this. I kind of hadn't, you've kind of accidentally taken people through loads of sections without them being realised that things are changing as you go, and that's really clever.
Well, I try to do that. I don't plan out the sections. I don't get my whiteboard out and go, I'm going to do this clever musical thing, like theory thing. I just make songs as collages, and then the next bit will come up in my mind and I just put it down and I get there. But when I'm producing the song, I want to make sure that it doesn't feel like, oh, where are we now? I want it to feel completely comfortable, and afterwards you go, what just happened to me?
Yeah.
And this is definitely that one. Because I forget there's all this stuff in here, and I listen to it and go, oh yeah, that is quite bonkers, like where it goes in the middle.
Yeah. And like you'll think that it's got to the end and there's something else, but not in a kind of like, oh, false ending kind of way. Just
Well, I did do a false ending on this, though.
You did actually, but even before that, there's bits where you're like, it could be the end, but it's not.
Well, there's a song called I'll Start a Fire on the first Penfriend album, which has 2 different instrumentals, one after the other. And the first one, you listen to it and you're like, okay, cool, instrumental. You think you're going to go back to somewhere, and then it goes somewhere else. And I like doing that because it feels cheeky and fun to me.
Yeah.
This is very cheeky and fun, but also about, something very serious.
I think it was that this song, the verses really remind me of Throwing Muses.
Cool.
But there's also something, and I can't work out why I think this, there's something almost Beatles-esque about it as well. And I don't know what I mean by that, but it can only be a good thing, right?
Absolutely, I love the Beatles.
Yeah.
It's a great compliments. Both, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of this song.
It's a brilliant song. It's one of my favourite ones you've done. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
And just layering all this stuff up was so much fun. I filmed writing it from the very beginning because I thought that could be a fun thing to put together at the end, because all the other songs were written in little, various sittings, not all in one go. So I'm going to put that together next week and
I was going to say, actually, because it sounds so joyous. I was thinking, it sounds like it must have been so much fun. You must have had moments when you were writing it and recording going, oh God, this is brilliant.
I just make myself laugh all the time.
Yeah.
Like I'm delighted by making stuff up from scratch and just layering it all up, and I never know what's going to come out of my mouth next, and I don't know what the next melody is going to be. So It's not planned, but it is just like bit by bit I build something up. And then when I'm like just, with Emotional Tourist, for instance, I had the chorus there and then I put some sort of vague, chords on and stuff. And then I came up with a working beat, and then I put the really heavy bass sound. I found the really heavy bass sound, and I just played it so loudly in here, and I was so pleased with myself. Not with myself really, but with the fact that this brand new thing existed, and I just sort of pulled it out of the air or whatever, however it comes, or out of myself. It's just really fun. Making stuff up is really fun.
And there's nothing wrong with being pleased with yourself. People should try it more often.
Absolutely. If I don't love this music, there's absolutely no point in sharing it with other people.
Yeah.
No one's making me do it. This is completely self-propelled. So I just have to absolutely love and stand behind every song. So that's why there's never really any fluff.
But yeah, Spaceman in particular, it's not just that it's got a bounce to it and a kind of, there's something about it that just makes me feel really gleeful.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's why I dressed up as a rocket and jumped around, because I felt the same way.